It's my favorite. The whole gallery starts smelling of beeswax, and I'm not sure if all the girls like it, but I love it.
Little tins of brightly colored melted wax make up the palette for Ladysmith artisan Gail Ralphs, who has taken up a technique that was developed more than 3,000 years ago.
Encaustic is using beeswax on your substrate to create a picture. It goes back to Egyptian Roman times when they would use the likeness of the person to paint a picture in beeswax on the sarcophagus. And they would also use it on the Viking ships to seal the inside of the ships, and then they realized that they could color the wax and make pictures. I have no idea how they heated everything. It must have been in a big iron bucket or something on them.
Gail creates her Molten masterpieces in a studio at the Ladysmith Waterfront Art Center, which supports art in all its forms.
I just started creating with it and looked it up on the internet to see how you do it, and got myself a pancake griddle, and away I went.
Encaustic artists have a variety of modern tools available to them to apply the melted, colored beeswax to various surfaces, including heat guns, palette knives, and painting irons, not unlike mini travel irons.
So you need a very firm substrate. So I usually use wood cradles. They're called birch cradles. And your first layer goes on, you heat it, and then you go to your next layer and you heat it so it's a constant. Let the wax cool on the board and then heat it up so that it forms down into the second layer of wax, and it just keeps going down. It gets up quite thick. There's usually several layers of wax on it. Sometimes I have 10, 12.
Painting with wax has become Gail's favorite medium.
I like using old pictures and old family photographs. You can encase them under the wax, or I use a lot of my watercolors that don't sell. I'll put them under the beeswax and add beads or add buttons or pieces of thread or wool. Just playing with it. It's just all playing and seeing what you can do with it. It takes a few seconds just to get it up to temperature, and then once it hits that temperature, it will start running for you.
Gail has created about 100 wax paintings over the last 2 years. She is currently teaching watercolor painting at the gallery, and if there's enough interest, perhaps she may start teaching the ancient art of encaustic painting. In Ladysmith, I'm Annette Lucas.